Morning students, welcome again to BBA video lecture, first semester, first year, Unit-III Organizing is the chapter. In that we are going to understand departmentalization. Earlier videos we understood about meaning, importance, process and principles of organizing, span of management, formal and informal organization, organization structures, a long video. And in this video, we are going to understand departmentalization, authority, delegation, and responsibility. The organization structure is a little bit long video, consists of 40. This may also long video. You can take a break and you can go listen according to the topic wise: departmentalization, authorization, delegation, and responsibility. Continuously you try to, then you may disconnect my video, because continuously we can't hear more than 30 minutes or 25 minutes. Okay, students, shall we start departmentalization? Right. So it's a process of grouping individuals. In the process of BBA, we understood about departments. Okay, production department, finance department, marketing department, sales department, HR department, office department. All are the functions. These functions are a group of functions. All the people who are working in production comes under one department, that is the production department. So the meaning of departmentalization is grouping of the people into a departments. It involves grouping of activities and employees into departments so as to achieve the organizational objectives. You take into the Department of Finance. One is resources generation. Second one is looking up calculation of cost to the company. And another department is advisory board, advisory department. Another department is foreign relations, looking after foreign FDI, foreign direct investment. So in a similar activity is finance. That is totally called as a department, finance department. In that, we are dividing or grouping according to the activities. So if 4 people or 6 people, 10 people, we are making to them a group called as FDI, foreign direct investment. This group will contact the foreign people and explain about our company and ask them to invest in our company as per the government rules and regulations, either in equity or debt or buying of shares, loan, whatever it may be. So overall department is finance department. In that a group activity is FDI. It involves grouping of activities and employees into departments so as to achieve the organizational objectives. Indigenous investments also we are trying. In similar manner, we are also having a separate department which look after flow of funds from foreign, that is FDI department. Another one is accounts calculation department, which will every time will calculate interest and transfer the interest dividend to our investors. And one more department is advisory department, that will think tank department, which will help us which is the better source of investment for our company. Another one is administrative department, like that. So one department is finance, another activities are FDI, advising, accounts, and another one is administration. So grouping into departments of work activities that are similar and logically connected. FDI is totally foreign direct investment, which is logically connected. Okay, this is the definition of departmentalization. So, who are we are making into departments? In top managers, what they will do in that department, they will set the objectives, find the environment, and they will plan and make decisions. Middle managers department will be activity wise, we are making them report to the top management and oversee first line managers, develop and implement activities, allocate resources. Then first line managers report to the middle managers, supervise the employees, coordinate activities, are involved in day-to-day operations. One director, we are having one finance director, we are having one manager, finance manager, manager for finance and accounts are only finance, and one assistant manager for us for the finance. So the people who are at setting the objectives and planning and implementation, planning is the top managers divided according to the similar group, that is a board of directors. In that subgroup is our one sub activity is finance. One director is assigned as a looking after the finance, and there is a manager appointed, 2 or 3 managers appointed, that is middle level, and the lower level will be the officers. SOs, superintending officers are, these are the departmentalization. What is the importance of departmentalization? Specialization, accounts department, overall it is expertise in accounts. Finance department, all the activities in finance will be known by particular department or that department, that is very helpful to them. So departmentalization brought a specialization in the activity. Then another one is expansion. When the organization is increasing, department can be increased, expanded. Okay, the organization which is started with the seating capacity of 50 may expand to the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, like that. Okay, so you just imagine Amazon, which was started with the selling of books. Now it is having large number of people. How it will be expanded? Its business was diversified. According to that, departments were expanded. Its business also expanded. One of the question posted by the Minister for Information and Technology Industries, Amazon, which is having largest seating capacity in the world, located in Hyderabad. The answer is Hyderabad. So expansion, autonomy, it's have its own specialization. That's why it is supervised overall organization. So it is having autonomy, fixation of responsibility. One company CEO, due to malpractice in production facilities, or due to something is happened in production of a particular item, he is responsible. He held him as responsible and resigned. So when we appointed as a director of finance, and his job is to brought the money, pump the money, or find the resources to the organization for running the organization. If he fails in that, he may be responsible. The responsibility of production manager is to supply the goods which are required according to the demand prevalent in the society. Then appraisal, so possible of increasing the efficiency, like that. Management development, today's supervisor, maybe tomorrow's finance manager, then maybe day after tomorrow he is the director for finance, and later he may be the CEO of the organization he may run. So possibility of development and administrative control. So because this is a line activity and it was set aside, That's why, okay, they are having the control on that. Importance. Another one is types of departmentalization. Look at here, functional departments, marketing, finance, president is finance. And in that product department, one president is looking after clothing. Geographically, departmentalization, the one president will look after southwest. Okay, and according to the process departmentalization, and in the clothing, there will be receiving of goods and sewing, shipping. They are looking after that one. Customer departmentalization, government customers look after by one president or one person. Industrial customers will be looked after by, and retails, wholesale and retail customers will be looked after by one person. So the types of departmentalization is according to the function wise, that is finance, marketing, production, sales, like that, according to the product wise, and according to the geographical area, according to the process, and according to the customer. So they are functional department wise, very simple to understand, and individuals engaged in one functional activity, marketing or finance, are grouped into one unit. So all the people who are working at different locations comes under the president of marketing, director of marketing, the general manager or the CEO, chief executive officer of the company or president of the company will monitor that department under the head of director marketing or president marketing. Each major function is organized as a separate department. Example were given to us, that is production, sales, finance, like that. We know very well because every time we are understanding this business management with the functional departments. Then coming to the, already I explained in that first slide, president who look after production, marketing, finance, sales, like that. Okay. So advantage of functional departmentalization makes supervision easier. Marketing department director to 24/7, he will concentrate or supervise only that department. Efficient use of resources. So he is the in charge for the marketing overall India or only southeast or southwest, north, like that. So he is possible to broad the resources. Occupational specializations. So he is the person who is promoted from the bottom to the second level. He is having the expertise and optimum utilization of manpower. They are having a plan, initial plannings are there. According to that, they will deploy the employees to achieve the organizational objectives and increase the managerial efficiency. The departmentalization head is guided by his subordinates, advised by the people, so it helps him to increase the efficiency, facilitates the delegation of authority. He is the person who is in charge at the top level. So there is a possibility of passing the commands from top to bottom and understand the feedback of the employees from bottom to top. No duplication. It is not side by side. It is not like that. It is from line organization where the person is in charge and no such other person will look after that one. And lower cost because staffing was planned accordingly, then promotes control and coordination within a department. Okay, these are the advantages. Then disadvantages will be very less, difficult to get quick decisions. They need means he may not take very quick decisions. He has to consult the people or his subordinates to understand what actually happened or what. order to determine accountability. It is not like that. Okay? We are making one person as in charge marketing, in charge finance. We can fix the responsibility, and also we ask them who is also accountable to his post position, like that. Too much emphasis on specialization, that will be correct. Okay, the person who is working in the marketing department, he doesn't know the functions of finance, production, and there is a very less possibility of going for the next level positions, because he is not able to understand other functions, and may lead to conflicts sometimes. Coordination problem, people may not, subordinate people may not coordinate, leads to delay in decision making. Then another one is territorial or geographical departmentalization. People, India is divided into 4 zones: east, west, north, south, and zonal wise managers are there. They are the operational, they are in charges for their department, like that. Okay, so territorial organization is especially attractive to large scale firms, or rather enterprises whose activities are physically or geographically dispersed. Just imagine Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, and these are the organizations which are located internationally. You try to understand their departmentalization of geographically. Okay, all the activities given an area of operation are grouped into zones, divisions, and branches. This structure is suitable for large scale organization. Imagine a large scale organization, Tata. They are having international manufacturing facilities. So how they are grouping them? Jaguar and these are manufactured outside India. So they are internationally, or at a particular country, they are having a production manager, or they are according to that only particular place of production, they have their one department of production will be there, and the marketing will be all over the world. And this structure is most often used in sales and production. Exactly, sales is goods would be sold worldwide, and the production will be taken place in worldwide itself. Okay, so you take the example of Apple. Usually it is having production in America as well as China and Taiwan, I think, Taiwan or Indonesia, and now it is coming to India. So they are having production in charges according to the geographical locations. And the sales, you take it the example of Amazon, or best price, Walmart or best price, Metro. These operations, these are having internationally. So they will look after that every, as per the geographical area. They చెప్పండి. పేపర్ ఉంటుంది అక్కడ. Sales will be all over the world. So sales manager are appointed according to the nation wise and as per the location wise. Locally also they will look after. Okay, so territorial advantages, these are head office Mumbai, and in Mumbai was divided into zones, and in that zones they are finding out the locations. Okay, this is the territorial departmentalization. Advantages: place emphasis on local market and problems. If I have been appointed in China, then I can't manage, because people of China, they usually speak in Chinese language. But if I am appointed in some other countries where the English there is their language of speaking, I can manage. So the advantage of geographical departmentalization is local markets, and they will identify the local problems and find the solutions to the local problems. Advantage of economic of local operations. So you take our Reliance Fresh. It is you just understand about it's having the stores all India level. But the goods are procured at the local level, whatever it may be. So they will contact the suppliers locally, and where the goods they would like to buy, then international products or whatever it may be, that was sent to the local and zone wise like that. Okay. So place responsibility at a lower level. Yes, the Reliance Fresh in charge is the in charge for that his store level, and a person at a zonal level, and a person at a state level, and a person in charge responsible for all India level one. Better face-to-face communication with the local interest. Exactly. Okay. When you move to the Andhra Pradesh coastal area, Reliance Fresh will procure and store seafoods. When you come to the Telangana southern place and they won't, these goods are not possible, but they will store at a very less quantity, and where there is a possibility of local products are available, they will keep more quantity. Okay, according to the local interest, improve coordination in region. A person who is in that region, he can have the knowledge about local market, local problems, and he can suggest the solution. That's why he is having coordination in that region. Serve local needs better. Okay, as I told that West Bengal, most of the people use seafoods, and coming to the Tamil Nadu, their food habits were quite different. And coming to the Andhra Pradesh, their food habits according to the place wise were different. So the person will understand the local needs and made available with the within the stores. Okay. Spiritually, Tamil people are spiritually they are very rigid or whatever. I can't say that one, but they very much honor the puja and everything. That's why the manager of Reliance may keep those goods available in Reliance store itself compared to other areas. Okay, not exactly, just for example we are taking. Okay, disadvantages: require more person with the general manager abilities because he has to understand everything. Increase problem of top management control, good caliber managers, and increase problems of controls. Even disadvantages also there, but it is compulsory to appoint we have to make a department as per the territory wise or geographical locations. Then departmentalization by the customers. First slide, we look at the government, industry, another one is a customer. So government, a person who is looking after about the government contracts, government projects like that. Ours is a construction department. One person will look after he will deal with the in charge for the government contracts, government projects. He will coordinate with the government. Every time his job is to coordinate between our organization as well as the department. Okay. Manager who is coordinating with the department, he will look after industries in the same manner. So many companies, they need construction of building, construction of development of real estate and everything. That's why one person will look after that one, and one person will look after the individual customers. Just I explained in with the example of real estate or the industry which is looking after the projects. Okay, so departmentalization by the customers, marketing manager who will, one person will look after wholesale customers, and one person is retail customers, and one person will look after hire purchase, and another one is look after the export. Okay, then coming to the advantage and disadvantages of departmentalization. We move to next topic, I think. Right. So it fulfills the expectation and needs of the customer. Government person, he knows everything about the government, what to do, what not to do. So he is the best person, and which is our job will be fulfilled, and we will get more government projects. And a person who is in charge about the export of goods, he will understand about the all legal tax rules of different countries. He will look after the export. Okay, and better service to customers. Exactly. Anything happened in government, the person will coordinate and export. That a manager or the president will look after. Fully focus on customers. These are departmentalized or segregated according to the customer wise. So they will focus on the customers. And disadvantages, there may be duplication of activities. Leave it, there is not a problem. Coordination is difficult. That is not at all difficulty. When a person is in charge, he has to look after. So conflict, everywhere conflicts will be there. Here not at all a conflict for that. Okay. Then coming to the choosing a basis for departmentalization. What is the basis for departmentalization? One is a specialization. So people of all our activities are our is a bank. So in that one, our bank prime interest is to lending the loans. So one section, one department, we are making loans and advances. In that subsection is industry loans. Another section is tiny loans or the loans for real estate or construction, like that. And recently, due to pandemic, many banks are come across with the loans are providing to the doctors for procuring the oxygen plants, procuring the their equipment for hospitalization. They are providing 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 crores according to the hospitalization. So one activity, specialized activity is loans and advances department. In that sub activity is loans. In that another more sub activity is loans to the hospitals. Okay. Once upon a time, banks also offer loans to the software companies. So they, according to the need, they will specialize, make a group according to the specialization. Coordination the performance of different activities is necessary so that they contribute maximum towards the organizational goals. So a person who is looking after the loans to the big apartments, he has to coordinate with the person who is in charge for loans and advances, and also the president or the in charge of loans. And control, departments are created or established to bring the control in achieving the organizational goals efficiently as well as economically. attention, when we have a separate department, it is possible to have attention where that the activities are performing or not. Okay. So duplication will be coming to the next video. That is, we are understanding authority, responsibility, and delegation. Okay. So now I will close this video, stop this video, and again we'll start the next video. Okay, students.